Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bright Spectrum Learning. In this video, I'm giving you certain tips how to make child do studies. Okay, now as you all know that this children, each child is different, each child is unique, and strategies we used for each child is different. So here I have used this 10, you know, tips which I have made it for my child and I use it on a daily basis for Raghav. So the first one is I use visual schedules for my Raghav. So what I do is on a daily basis I tell him that see this is what you have to do today. This is what the activities you need to do today. This is the games which you want to play today, and if he's going to deal with me or he's going to help me out for certain things, I just make him understand that this is what the things you have to do. Okay, so visual schedule for this children is very necessary, and it helps because it makes the child understand and he's prepared for it. If you give certain task which is not prepared for it, then he will not be able to do that. If he is prepared doing those things, then he's prepared mentally, then he will be able to help you out, and that's the easiest way that I've found out, and it helps me a lot. Second tip which I give you is design a sensory friendly study space. Where in a study space in my room, only me and my child is there for study. So you can also build such a certain place like this, wherein in your house you can build certain place where you and your child is comfortable sitting, and both of you. Sir. So both you and your child is comfortable sitting. Yes, four hai. And it also helps out because the child is not distracted, and there is no noise, so he will be able to concentrate much in studies. Now the third tip which I'm going to give is breaking the bigger task into smaller ones. Then if you want your child to do certain additions or multiplication, you need to understand that you have to start from basics. Okay, so if you want to do certain big task, okay, then you have to make sure that you are breaking it that bigger task into smaller version. Yes, राघव काउंट करायचंय तुला. Start. Okay, so here what I have done is, if I want to make him understand about big and small, rather than doing directly on the piece of a paper, I'll make that clear with the help of object, and then bringing certain object, and then I'll make him write big, big, then small, small. So I have to make it down into smaller part, and then I can teach him a big concept. हाँ FOUR 4. Okay, next ही चल तिथे. हाँ रा मी बोलते ना. FOUR 4. हाँ. Okay. Then leverages visual aids. So this, as I told you, these children are more a visual learner. So what you can do is, if you want to teach something, start visually. Okay, because it will help the child to make understand more. Daddy, FIVE more clear, and the concept would be it will be very easy for the child to understand. इथे 5 नाही ना राघव. 1 2 आणि 3. तो हे इथपर्यंतच आहे, 3 पर्यंतच आहे. इथे 3 लिह. So basically is doing measurement, and for measurement you need to first understand about the numbers. Then you need to tell them that what is the size of each and every object. So I'll tell you this, the coming video is going to I'm going to talk about measurement with how I taught him, and it is very useful for the child to understand also, and it's a very playful method to make them clear the concept. Okay, so yes, as I told you, visual learners, the visual aids. So as I gave you in the last video about the visual perception concepts which needs to be cleared for the child, then only they will be able to study properly, and the attention and focus would be there in the studies. Then the next tip, that is the fifth step. which I followed is incorporate special interests. So if my child is liking vehicles most or animal most, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that particular thing to my to academics. Why? Because I know he likes the most. Okay, so if I'm building some concept with the help of car or animals, which I know he loves it, then he will be able to understand and grasp the knowledge faster. Okay, then sixth tip which I mainly do is build in regular movement based break. That means don't make your child sit for a longer period of time. Give certain breaks, as each and every child, even we now, require a break. Okay, so if we are sitting for a longer period of time, we can just stretching exercise kar sakte hain, and then you can go and sit, come and sit back. So this is what you can also do with your child. Okay, then is use priming for new topics. That means what you can do is, see, if I want to teach him something related to काय पाहिजे हां सोशल स्टोरी. थांब थांब थांब, मी तुला सांगते, मी आले तुझ्याकडे, थांब जरा 2 मिनिटं. 3 नो क्राईंग. आता इथे परत लिही 1 2 3 4 आले. हां हां हां.
3 no crying. 2 आले.
Using the child's prior knowledge to build a new concept. Okay, so if I want my child to understand about vocabulary, okay, so I need to make him understand first about the object. Okay, suppose if my child wants to learn राघव, तू पहिले ही लिही तरी 1 2 3 4 5 लिही तरी. लिही चल लवकर लिही. हाँ. So if I want my child to understand certain concepts related to as I told you about what I can give an example for this about helpers. Okay, हाँ राघोली ना ली हाँ 2 आले 2 आले 2 आले. Okay, about helpers. So I just mainly need to give him prior knowledge ki yes, there are certain helpers who help us in our day to day life. There can be a sweepers, there can be a the maids are there, then barber, then farmer. So I just tell him, the knowledge should be built up first, and then we can utilize that knowledge into a vocabulary. Okay, then the tip number 8 is focus on strength and not just challenges. So I should understand my child's challenges and strength, what he likes and what he dislikes, and I should build up all the academics related to what he likes. Okay, so I know if my child love to do addition, so if I want to teach him multiplication also, I can tell him that repeated numbers of addition is called as multiplication. So first he knows addition, then I know he love that particular concept, and then I'm teaching him multiplication. So related to what he likes, on his likes we need to certain times what happens is particular time which the child is not into his mood to study. Okay, so we need to avoid that particular time and use some different the times for his studies. So yes, we can do that as well. Then establish direct clear communication with the teacher. This is very 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 important point and tip, that you need to be very much open with your teachers. Okay, and teacher should also be, because if your child is going to study certain things and in a certain way that parents should understand, then the teacher should tell the parents that this is the way I taught your child and he was able to understand particular concept. And we need to be very there should be there should be into what should I say, that the teacher and parents should work in hands. okay, because you're working for that particular child. Okay, so yes, parents should always talk to the teacher that what is happening in the school, how he is behaving, what are the requirements of the child, and that parents need to understand and address properly. Okay, the 10th and the final one is prioritize emotional well-being over grades. See, grades, as I told you, is not important. Understanding concept is much more important than the grades. Please don't focus on grade. Please focus on the child's understanding and what he is able to do it, and whether he is happy in that environment or not. So these are certain 10 tips which I always follow, and it is always there with me, and I always keep these things, I give priority to these things first. Okay, so hope this video helps you, and just let me know in the comment section whether it was been useful for your child also or not. And please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Bright Spectrum Learning. Thank you.